3 cell phones and I still don't ever call them. Why would I call them? No, I'm ballin'.
Hey y'all, and I'm back with another video. In today's video I am going to show y'all how I budget. First things first, I am not a financial advisor. I'm just showing y'all the ways I budget and what works for me and how I save money. So yeah, that's just that on that. So the first thing we do, I'm going to start with, is the monthly bill tracker. So y'all, when I began this journey, I literally sat down and wrote out every single bill that came out of my account, whether it be rent, utilities like car note, car insurance, Netflix, honey, Afterpays, all of my subscriptions, everything I paid for. I sat there and I wrote it down, how much it was and what day it came out. And the reason I put Afterpay in there because I use Afterpay, ain't no shame in my game. And I kind of shouldn't have wrote it here, but like y'all know, Afterpays come out on a certain due date, so I wrote down literally, I opened the Klarna, okay, and I wrote down the due dates of all the Afterpays so I could fit them in the budget and budget them out. So Klarna, a pretty little thing, when snatched $30 out of my account, and I'm like, damn, where my $30 went? So basically that's what I'm doing right here. I'm sitting down and I'm just hypothetically writing all these numbers down for y'all, and I did it like this to show y'all like exactly how I do it, so y'all won't be confused on what's going on. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I have utilities, rent, phone bill, Afterpay, Netflix, car note, car insurance, etc., honey. So then I have 3 things to my account. I have a savings account, a checking account, and a don't touch account. A don't touch is you don't touch this no matter what, unless the Lord come down and say, hey, get some money out of this account. So I put a certain amount in my don't touch every check, not every month, every check. I set a goal to put this certain amount in my don't touch and don't touch it. Now the amount used to vary every now and then, but I've got comfortable in putting this certain amount, so that's what I do. Also, I put credit card bills at the bottom because y'all, I have a credit card. I have 2 credit cards. One of them fuck around and run it up, okay, and I'm paying it off, and the other one I just use sparingly, but I pay the bill on it. So I did this for people who have credit cards that they trying to pay off. I do a certain amount for the credit card every month, and I just stick to that amount, and I've calculated when I would pay it off by how much I'm putting on it, and I don't use that credit card at all no more. Like, and I'm gonna eventually use it again, but for right now we gotta get it down, honey. So that's why I draw the 2 lines from July and August, because hypothetically speaking, if I pay this number, then the credit card or the Afterpay will be zeroed out by this time. So next we're moving on to bi-weekly budget. I bi-weekly stuff because I get paid bi-weekly. I'm not disciplined enough to weekly stuff, and that's just me being honest. So I write from the first day I get paid to the day before the next check drop, because I'm not getting no other money in between then, and since I'm just writing my income. So hypothetically speaking, if I got a YouTube check, or since I'm an RN, I'll write RN right there and the amount of my check. So thank God we could see how much our checks are before they drop, but typically you know how much your check gonna be. But the day before my check drop, I go peep, and then I write that amount down, and that's when I do my budget. So right here I'm just writing the amount down, and writing the due dates, you know, trying to be cute for y'all, but we gonna fast forward through that real quick. So as y'all can see right here, we are calculating how much the bill's gonna be, honey. We add it all up and we writing it down. So the bills is $182. Now, this disclaimer, I pay my tithes based off of my money, so 10% of $770, honey, and that is, I include that like it's a utility bill, so I pay it. So hypothetically speaking, right now we got $252, okay? So with that $252, then we're gonna, what am I doing, child? We're gonna write our don't touch, because That's how much money that's coming out. And then I don't touch, we said we're gonna do $60. So that's what I put right there in the little savings thing. Then I go up to where it says the calculator, and I add it to there. So $312 is coming out the check automatically, honey. $312 is getting snatched. So we write in income $700, bills $312. Okay, so that's the bills and the don't touch added together. So then next we are going to sinking funds. And like I said in my cash stuffing video, sinking funds are mini savings accounts. That's what they are. So these are categories that you want to build money in and allocate your funds to for things like, so like I have one for myself, something for my car. If something goes wrong with my car, I don't have to dig deep or go in my don't touch. If I want to save up for Christmas, or if I want to save up to take Zuri to Disney, or y'all get what I'm saying. Like, those are mini savings accounts that you want to just keep money building up, so one day you can use them if you want to cash out on them. That's how I think of it, and that's what helps me. So I just crossed out date because whatever. And then I usually write the amount that's in there and then how much I'm going to pay to it. So hypothetically speaking, we got $10 in each one of our accounts, and then I'm going to give it a certain amount. So right here, I am highlighting these numbers so I can let y'all know that the $312 came from the savings and the bills. So right now I'm subtracting the $700 minus the $312, which gives me $388. And this $388 is where I'm going to stuff from, because everything that needs to be paid is allocated. So I go to my expenses first, because of course I need gas, I need groceries. I'm gonna allocate something to having fun, because I'm just not gonna not do nothing for 2 weeks and eating out, because y'all know y'all don't be eating y'all groceries like that. So my monthly trends, or hypothetically speaking, this person's monthly trends: $60 for gas, $100 for groceries, $30 for eating out, and however much money for fun I can't see because I put the calculator over it, but it all came out to $230. I think I was just going back and checking myself. So that's that on that. It came out to $230. So I'm going to take that $230 and write it in expenses, and I'm going to subtract it from that $388, and then I go to my sinking funds. I'm changing the color on y'all because I'm trying to get real fancy or whatever. Then that's when I do my sinking funds last, because they're not necessities, like, if that makes sense. They just mini savings accounts. If you want to build them up fast, you can. If you want to gradually build them, that's fine. So from that, I'm going to give across the board $20 to each one. Now, if you have more sinking funds like I do, I have like 11. I do different ones for, like, I priority stuff. So basically, I know I want to see this grow. This can grow. Like, I priority stuff. So that's just that on that. So this red highlight, the $700, I'm taking from $312, $100, and $230. All of that is being subtracted from the $700. So all of that is going to give me a balance. Like I said earlier, I do not zero base stuffing, because I know myself. And I know I'm going to see something on Amazon, and I know maybe I'm going to spend a little too much money here and there. So you got a $58 safety net. Now, if you go over that $58, you on your own. But I do that because I have a safety net. So right now I'm just showing y'all that if I subtract everything I wrote down in my totals, I'm going to have a remaining $58. So then we move to the monthly budget sinking fund thing, and I have this because I keep track of my sinking funds here, because in the previous template, the template above that, I just write down what I'm gonna give each one of them, but here I kind of go into detail. So in my cash envelopes, I'm gonna write down gas, I'm gonna write down groceries, eating out, and fun, and those amounts. And then over in sinking funds, I'm gonna write every single sinking fund down. I'm gonna write the amount that it's getting, and then I'm gonna write the balance of how much it is after I then put that money in. I started writing sloppy hit because y'all, it's 4 a.m. and I was tired, honey. So that's just basically what I'm doing here. And I hope y'all understand it this far. I hope I'm not confusing y'all. Just let me know if y'all have any questions. Write it down. But I'm trying to do the forms with y'all so y'all can understand where I'm coming from. So hypothetically speaking, if I had 20 of them from last month, another 20 would be 40. So in my cash envelopes, I should have $230, and in my sinking funds, I should have stuffed $100. For my total of stuffing this month will be $330. So that's how I get in my cash envelope video when I be like, I'm stuffing 3 this month, or I'm stuffing 4 this month. That's what I'm doing. So this sheet should match this sheet, and this sheet at the top should reflect on your monthly sinking fund / cash envelope budget, and that's that. So I'm just gonna show y'all an example of what I got going on, just not to brag, but just to show y'all like how much sinking funds can grow in a month. So I started off at the beginning of May with 120 in Christmas, and I'm ending in 165. So that's my beginning and ending. That's real numbers. Okay, so my beginning total this month was $581 with both my checks, because I get paid bi-weekly. My ending total in sinking funds was $1,173 with a $500 something change. And y'all, look at how much I stuffed in clothing. $10. Like, I stuffed 220s every paycheck, and I done saved $592 this month. Now if I wasn't doing that, imagine what I would saved. Imagine that $600 would have not been saved this month. It would have been blown. It would have been somewhere. I now have somewhere to allocate my money. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I do this. But I just want to wish y'all a happy stuff, and hope I didn't go too fast. And I'll talk to y'all in my next one.